Hey, what is going on YouTube? It is Lance Away. Today I'm sharing my 401k accounts and just my goals for 2018. Looking at my current balance here, I have $113,000 in my 401k. Looking good, feeling good. I'm a little bit behind the Fidelity guidelines. Fidelity is one of the bigger names in retirement accounts and investment portfolios. They have upwards of $2 trillion that they're managing under their house. So they recommend 3 times your annual salary at age 40, which I'm set to turn this year. At age 45, they recommend having 4 times your salary. So, got to play a little bit of catch up. Let's look at asset allocation. So, little insight says 98% of my selected accounts are invested in stocks, which resembles a most aggressive portfolio. So, as you can see, I have 84% here in the US and then 14% abroad in those foreign companies. The short term here and other stuff is just basically the mutual funds doing what they're doing within themselves as they trade. So top positions and ratings, it says in another insight, great work. Your portfolio doesn't appear to be too heavily weighted in the stocks or bonds of any one company. So that makes me feel a little bit good. I know sector-wise, I'm pretty heavy in the technology side of things, maybe second in industrials and third in financials. But everyone, all those mutual funds and stocks are doing pretty well right now. So I'm happy to be in the position I'm in. Showing my top position here, FSPTX, which is actually Fidelity Select Technology Portfolio. So it's got a 4-star Morningstar rating. Returns are high. Expenses are on the below average. And risk is medium high. Let's check out the performance side of things. As you can see here, the 1-year performance is 49%. That is just freaking incredible. And I always kind of look beyond, look at the 3-year, 21, 5-year average, 21, and the 10-year average is a high of 12.6. So it's really good, but you have to keep in mind that we've been climbing out of the bear since 2008. So this represents that climb. So if you go to maybe the life of the technology mutual fund, this would probably overall be a little bit lower, probably anywhere from 8 to 10. But look at the expense ratio here. So this is one of the big things that common wisdom and a lot of the bigger names in investing are saying to try and minimize to the best of your abilities. So this current expense ratio is 0.77%, which equates to a fee of $7.70 per thousand. So now at 100,000, I'm basically paying $77 of it if I had my entire portfolio in this. So my goal for 2018 is to switch from mutual funds to the equivalent in exchange traded funds. Now the benefit of exchange traded funds, for example, the Fidelity sector for technology is, let's see, technology is more like FTEC, FTEC, Fidelity MSCI Information Technology, and it carries a 0.084% expense ratio. So on that note alone, could save about $69 for every 10,000 and about almost $700 for the $100,000 range every year on my returns. So I'm definitely going to switch over to the Fidelity sector exchange traded funds, and actually even more so, I found the Fidelity index funds, which carry some great, very low expense ratios of 0.05. So that is a killer deal. $50 per $100,000. And there's some great names in here. You have the Fidelity 500 Index Premium, which, if you're a Vanguard guy, is equivalent to the Admiral shares. So anything premium in Fidelity is a minimum investment of $10,000. So my goal is to switch over to a lot of those early this year and ride those out to retirement. So in my 401k account, the goal is Fidelity index funds with ultra low expense ratios, and also getting my investment mix um, from domestic of 84, get it down to possibly 75% domestic and 25% foreign. So let's take a look at the map view. Got the geographic distribution. Very cool. I like the way this shows everything spread out. I really like developed Asia. I'm kind of betting on developed Asia and emerging Asia quite a bit. So between the two of those and Japan, looking like about 9%. And that's where I want to stick most of my foreign investment. I know there's upwards of, I forgot what the report said, but probably 500 million Chinese people who are getting smartphones. Smartphones are cheaper over there, and they're starting to use smartphones in a way that we aren't even using quite yet. They'll actually scan the QR codes, and they'll do it for everything from fast foods to entertainment, movies, and things like that. So their payment system is going electronic far faster than us, and so a lot of those companies are doing really well. I'm going to plan on buying some individual stocks in my Roth account, and I will share that with you guys just as soon as I get some new holdings. I did pick up Alibaba, and I also picked up Tencent. Other ones I picked up are Baozun and JD. So those are my picks coming into 2018. So I hope you guys enjoyed this brief intro to some of my goals. I'm hoping to kind of use YouTube as documenting my changes and my thoughts as far as my retirement accounts go. They say when you choose an investment to kind of write down your reasonings why you chose that investment, so later on down the line you can go back to that and reaffirm your positions, and that before you make any drastic changes. So once again, Lance Away, sharing retirement goals. Please comment below, thumbs up the video, and I will see you guys on the next one.